Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another tournament. We are officially in the Final Four. It is Gary versus Pony Gamer. It's going to be a really good one. So this will determine the final round. So 15 versus 15. As they're eliminated, I will tell you what team they're on. And this is definitely going to be a good one. Man, wow, we're starting off with Doink. Well, which is not bad because, you kind of want to get rid of people like this to start things off. I've never been a really big fan of Doink. So we're starting off with him at number 1. And number 2 is Big E. So Big E is here. I guess they dropped the last name because it was too much. But every time I say Big E, I think of Notorious. So I almost want them to add the last name back. Okay. So Gary versus Pony here. And the winner will go to the final round. This tournament's easier to win because there's only 8 slots to begin with. And look at Doink here. And Cruz del Toro is number 3. And he had a really big one. A big rumble the first time around. When we did this tournament. Had one of the craziest eliminations. Unexpected. I think it was him. I'm pretty sure it was him. It's been a little while since I've done the first one. But I did remember that somebody got an elimination. Well, a couple people have. That shouldn't have never gotten one. I mean, look at Reggie. You got some crazy ones. And Eric is number 4. Eric, the wannabe Viking. You can tell Eric if he wants to be a Viking, just start raiding towns and see what the U.S. military has to say about it. Yeah. Your Viking days are over. So stop trying to be something you're not. He probably is like some history buff that's obsessed with Vikings. And Robert Roode is number 5. And Johnny Gargano, number 6 here. Gargano at number 6. Oh! And Eric may have been saved. And Finn Balor, number 7. Nobody's been... Oh, well, just when I said it. There goes Cruz del Toro. He has been eliminated. And that's a loss for Gary. And Big E. Oh, Big E still in it. And Doink. See what happens here with Doink. And look at Gargano. look at, ooh, a double team on Roode. And Robert Roode is finished. So, that's going to be a loss for Gary. And Kevin Nash is number 9. That's so confusing because, you know, there's the NWO Kevin Nash, and there's the regular Kevin Nash, and he has NWO, but that's obviously the regular, because it would say otherwise. And that is just so confusing. Might be the last time I do multiple variants, because unless, you know, especially with Eddie, there's an Eddie 97, Eddie regular one. I want to make sure I'm putting in the right people, but it's so confusing when you have two types and one says NWO. I think it's almost as if they got them confused or something, because it will say NWO on the name, on the you know, below. So it does not say that. So I don't get it. It's almost like they got him confused. And look at Kevin Nash here. He might be done anyway. He's trying to hang on. And there goes Shane. So Shane is done. And that's going to be a loss for Gary. And there goes Carmelo. Oh, Finn joining. Wow. What an elimination there. And let's see. Finn's going to be a loss for Pony. And Carmelo is going to be a loss for him as well. So 2 losses for Pony. And Eric is going to be joining him. So that's a loss for Gary there. Trying to keep track of everyone. They were flying out. Did you see Finn go? Finn flew out. And the Boogeyman's number 11. So, I'm so glad they added him on here. I'm so glad, because he is just terrific. And there goes Doink. So I'm surprised he made it that long, but hats off to him. And that's a loss for Gary. He didn't do too bad. And I think he got a couple eliminations too, and not too bad for someone who's literally a clown. And Cody Rhodes is number 12. We'll see how far he can get. And Gargano is finished. And Nash was going to try to sneak up behind him. So Gargano is done. That is a loss for Gary. So he's losing quite a few. But I don't think he's in bad shape yet. I mean, it's kind of looking towards the other team a little bit. But it could even out. It's a possibility. We've seen it happen many times before. I haven't seen as many. Of course, I haven't been paying attention to who's on whose team because it's a lot more confusing. But I haven't seen a lot of... there goes the boogeyman. I haven't seen a lot of... loss for Pony. I haven't seen a lot of landslides on this. And Omos is number 14. And this guy is a giant. So he can definitely cause some destruction here. Just pushing anyone around he wants. And Cactus Jack is number 15. And Nash eliminates Cody. So much for winning this Rumble. And that is a loss for Gary there. We got Butch in the house. One of my favorites. I like Butch. Mr. I love to bend people's fingers back. What is that guy's deal? And Ultimate Warrior at number 17. So we got some legends in here now. And look here, a double team. Ultimate Warrior and Nash and Omos getting their heads collided together. And number 18 is Batista and his ugly shoes. And Julius Creed's number 19. And look at Omos here. Oh, man. Power bombs. Gets power bombed by Nash. A lot of people are fighting. You know, they're getting a lot of counters at the ring post or the ropes. They're doing good on counters. We're not seeing as many fast eliminations here, but I think this one's going to be. Yeah, that guy had no chance. That's a loss for Pony. Omos and Nash are going to cause so much trouble, and there goes Rowdy. And that's another loss for Pony. And look at Ultimate Warrior. Wow. The strength. Nash is still in this. And I don't want him to win. I just don't. And Rick Boggs is number 20. Another person I don't want to win. I just don't. First of all, I don't like that. I never liked that outfit on a wrestler. That type of. It's almost like a old school actual wrestling. I don't like that. I know Kurt Angle kind of wears the same thing, but he's an exception. That's kind of his character. But yeah, I don't like it. I can't really say that because there's a lot of people that do have that style. Like even Dunn here kind of has that style. And Carilla is number 21. And I guess I haven't seen him in a while, but I never really. Some of these I'm just not fans of. I have nothing against them. And Omos is finished. And that's a big loss for Gary. So. But it's taken him a little bit longer than usual to get out of here. I mean, especially with Nash not wanting to leave. He's been very destructive. And I don't put finishers on it, but I do put momentum on fast. And I do the 30 seconds for entrances. I think I put it on legend as well. Anything to make this great. And yeah, you are definitely not eliminating Nash. Good luck with that one. You can dream about that. And Ultimate Warrior is finished. So that is a loss for Pony Gamer. And number 22 is Razor Ramon. See, this variant's okay between him and Scott Hall. Because obviously there's a way big difference in the name. So that's an okay variant. But when I see Nash and there's NWO Nash, but yet he has NWO on his attire, but yet it doesn't say it at the bottom of the screen, it's like very confusing. But I'm sure this wasn't designed to, benefit my tournaments. And Boggs is finished. So that's a loss for Gary. Or was it really a loss? More like getting rid of the pawns on the chessboard. So that's what it was more like. And Kane 2008 is here at 23. So he could definitely cause a lot of destruction. Of course, He has like the most eliminations ever. One of the ones with the most eliminations ever. I don't know if he has the most or not, but he's up there. Brock may have a lot more. Brock may have as many or just a little bit less. I'm not for sure. I don't know who has the most. And look at this. Wow, that's a pretty cool move. And of course, we can't see eliminations because, we're too focused on what's going in the ring and not what's going out. And Razor is done. So that's another loss for Gary. And Veer is here. And welcome to the Rumble, Veer. Yeah. Poor guy. I saw a tweet the other day that Veer was coming back. At the time I'm doing this, of course. This could be way later on, but when you're seeing it. But I've never seen him fight. I don't know if he got injured, or I know he was going to have like a premiere, and he fought a couple people. And of course, usually they start off with people that, I used to hate it when Ryback would fight, because he would fight two guys, and it'd be like, wow, he's fighting two guys. But they were my size. I mean, they were people that they basically got out of the crowd. And it's not a big deal. He acts like he's like the best thing ever just because he fought two people that, are my size. No, it's not impressive. Fight someone, and when he started fighting like regular people, that's when it got interesting. But they were like saying, oh, he's undefeated. Yeah, but look who he fights every single week. These people that don't even know where they're at. They went to the wrong... They meant to go to the amateur ring, and they winded up at the wrong ring. That's what happened. Because I've never even seen these people in my life. And there goes Farouk and Batista. And Farouk, it's a loss for Gary. And Batista is a loss for Pony. Man, what a nice move there by Veer. And Kane, I'm surprised he hasn't been able to pull this off. Like, they are definitely botching that one move, and it is an issue. And let's see if Cactus Jack can finish Nash here. Nash has been in here forever. And Austin Theory is number 26. So Nash is still in. Yeah, so much for that. Yeah, did you think that was going to work out? Really? And look at Pete Dunne here. I want to call him Pete Dunne. I don't want to call him Butch. And there goes Corella. And that's a loss for Pony. So it's kind of close, but it's still favoring Pony's team a little bit more. Noam Dar is number 27. We'll see how long he lasts in this. Yeah, he just got punched in the throat. And Cactus Jack has been eliminated. And That is a loss for Pony. Is Nash going to finally be finished here? Look at the double. Yeah, so much for the double team. Nash cannot be touched in this. He's been nothing but destructive. And 28 is Drew Gulak. Gulak. That's how you say that name. And number 28, he's not going to win this, so it doesn't matter. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice submission. He's trying to impress me. You know, I did not take your tutorial in 22, by the way. I taught myself. And yeah, Veer taps, but it doesn't even matter. Doesn't. And Butch is done. So another loss for Gary. He's down to 3, according to my records. And there goes Nash. So what a run. And that's a giant loss for Pony Gamer. But hey, Nash definitely put in a lot of work, but if anyone was to eliminate him, it was going to be Kane. Let's just face the facts. Kane was the most likely to do it. Oh, I missed one. Big E. So, Pony actually lost one more than I thought. So, looks like his score, his losses is 11, and Gary's losses is 12. So, it's still about even. A little bit, there's a little difference. And number 30, I know who it's going to be. So, Kofi. Because he's the only one left not that I haven't seen on the list. So, and there goes Noam Dar. And that's a loss for Pony. So now it's a tie. 3v3. So it's a tornado, 6-man tornado tag now. Between Gary and Pony. So this is even. I mean, it's evened out a lot with the superstars compared to the created superstars where we have a lot of landslides. We've seen a couple that have, you know, kind of favored one person, but we haven't really seen it really bad, and it usually pays out in the end, and everything's okay in the end. But now we have a 3v3. And Kofi going after Austin here. And no luck there. Oh man, and Kane's a big loss. And look at Drew Gulak sneaking up behind Jake the Snake. Oh my goodness, that's a big... I think it's a loss for both teams. So I think it's a 2v2 now. And that was unexpected. Yeah, it is. So I'll go ahead and tell you who's on whose team. Gary's got, well, Gary had Veer, but Drew continues to eliminate Gary's people. So all Gary has is Austin now. That's all he's got. But he has a chance. He still has a chance. Because the other two are just as good as he is. Or worse. I mean, Drew's worse, but I'd say Kofi and him are on the same level. Kofi may be like a point better. But, I mean, Kofi hasn't done a lot lately. Career-wise, he is better than Austin. But... we are down to 3. And look at Austin. Oh, man. Good move there. Kofi just kicked him. And could this be the end for Team Gary? And it is. So Pony Gamer wins. And now we're down to Kofi and Drew. Oh, no way. No way Drew's going to take this. Yep, so much for that, Drew. Hey, I'll give Drew credit. He got some crazy eliminations in this. Like, for real, he got rid of Kane and he got rid of... it would have never happened. So he better enjoy it while... I mean, that is definitely his career highlight. But Kofi, you're not going to WrestleMania. You were number 30. I never let 30 in. You know that. You know I like you, but, I'm never going to let number 30 in because... obviously, you had it handed to you. Who else did Drew get? Jake the Snake. Yeah. He got rid of Jake the Snake and Kane. I mean, this must have been... He must have been dreaming. This must be one of his dreams. Because that would never happen in real life. But anyway. Kofi wins. So congratulations to him. Congratulations to Pony. He is going to be in our final 2. And, of course, I will be determining the other contender in the next one. So, yeah, this has been a great tournament. I've really enjoyed it. I've seen a lot of different people that I'm not used to seeing. Because, we're used to seeing the community creations. We're not used to seeing the actual roster. But it's been a lot of fun. And I've enjoyed it. And I'll see you all later.